baby is now the size of a prune. Yuck, I hate them. Welcome to pregnancy, week 10. Hi everyone, welcome to pregnancy week 10. We're in double digits and I cannot be happier. I'm so excited. This pregnancy is just going so unbelievably fast. Like 10 weeks already. 2 more weeks and I'm out of the first trimester, depending on who you ask. You know, some people say 13 weeks, some people say 12, you know. I'm just going to go for like the end of week 12. Oh, notice anything different? Of course you do. I've got red hair. Oh my goodness. So she cut a bit off the length, so it's a lot healthier. It's got a few layers at the back and it's red, which is crazy. I've never been red before, but it brings out my blue eyes, which is nice. It feels nice and healthy, and I have a fringe, or you might call them bangs wherever you live, but in New Zealand we call it a fringe. So I have a fringe. I'm only just getting used to it now. I'm just not used to having like hair full on in my face. Yeah, but the makeover went so good. It was awesome. I don't have the photos yet, but when I get them I may show you. I've just got to get permission and all that stuff first. So referring to my notes, because I have a lot to get through today, so I have notes. I've just been watching my pregnancy week 10 vlog from Roman's pregnancy just to see if there were any differences. So, symptoms this week, no morning sickness. Like I thought I was getting morning sickness a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, because I missed out week 9. So it must have been week 8, week 9 that I thought I was getting morning sickness, but I was actually just had a really bad cough and that was making me kind of, you know, gag a bit. But I actually don't have morning sickness. Oh my goodness. I don't really think I've had proper morning sickness this pregnancy. The first couple of weeks I had the gurgling in my stomach when I first woke up. Didn't seem that great, felt kind of icky. Had breakfast, felt fine. I've puked once this entire pregnancy in the sink when my brother-in-law was actually in the bathroom, couldn't make it in time. That's about it. So I think I got this pregnancy pretty darn good. I was also getting really tired. These past few weeks I've been so exhausted. And now I don't feel too bad. I'm actually feeling like my energy levels are picking up, which is great. The fact that we've been moving, yes, I'm in a different room as well. There will be a house tour soon, just not this week because there are still boxes everywhere. So I will promise I will give you a house tour eventually, but just not right now. But because we shifted and I had the makeover and things, I have been quite tired, but I have noticed that my energy levels have been increasing, which is awesome. So the only new symptom I have is this week I have been getting pimples, which is not great when you are having a makeover and you're going to be on, you know, in front of these bright lights and getting photographs taken. But I've seen the photos and you can't tell because they did makeup and stuff, so that's great. But yeah, pimples everywhere. It sucks so bad. So that's my only new symptom for pregnancy week 10. So I have set up something on, it's either expectnet.com. Oh my gosh, I'm so terrible. Is it expectnet or baby pool? No, I think it's expectnet. I've set something up so that you can go and guess the gender, the weight, the birthday, the length, and the time of birth, I think it is, of this new baby, which is really exciting. So I'm going to put the link below, so go and click on that and put in your guesses, and I will have a little prize for the person who gets the most points. I think it's done on points because there are so many things you can get right and wrong. So whoever has the most points, I will send a little gift to from me, Roman, Martin, and the new baby. So what happened this week, no, week 9, I didn't do a pregnancy vlog in week 9, was I had my very first midwife appointment, which was great. I have the exact same midwife that I had with Roman, so I know her really well and she's just awesome. She's real into like natural birth and home birth, water birth. She's just like she kind of, what's it called? She specializes in home birth and water birth. So that's really cool. My chances of probably having a home birth is pretty slim, I think. Just with like the complications and things we had with Rowan's birth, I'm not sure I want to risk it. But I did not have a great hospital birth experience, which I'll talk about in a separate vlog, but the experience is just not great, and giving birth at home sounds like something I would really want to do, but I don't want to put me at risk, and I don't want to put my baby at risk, and I don't want to be traumatized forever if something goes really wrong. So I'm just going to do what's best for me and the baby, but I think things will go a lot better this time, knowing that I will definitely have my midwife. She said that things have changed now, and that if I want her, no matter what, I will get her. So because I lost her at 35 weeks of my first pregnancy because of my preeclampsia and high blood pressure, and I had to go on drugs and all that stuff. So I lost her and had to go to an obstetrician, which is not cool. I don't like obstetricians at all, feel impersonal. I just feel like just a number, whereas with my midwife, she comes to my home, she's really motherly and wonderful, and we have one-on-one time instead of waiting in a waiting room with a bunch of other patients that they've got to see first. So with my midwife appointment, she did note that my pulse was quite fast. And I had said that we take our dogs for regular walks, and getting further on in my pregnancy, I'm noticing that I'm getting really short of breath and feel real heavy and sluggish. And she said that also with my fast pulse, that she thinks that maybe it might be my iron. So I have a blood test when I actually take myself down to the blood test place to go and get a blood test and see what my iron levels are. And the exciting thing is that my blood pressure was normal. With Roman's pregnancy, my first blood pressure check at 11 weeks, I think it was like high. And then it was high throughout my whole pregnancy, and eventually I was induced because of that and the preeclampsia. So the fact that it's normal makes me feel reassured, and I just hope that it can stay down this whole pregnancy and I can deliver when this baby is ready to come out and not be induced. I have my 12-week scan coming up. I just need to actually book it in. I do have my scan, because I didn't actually show you guys. I just did a video, but I didn't actually show you the actual picture of baby Lucky. Let me just fold that down. There you go, that's the scan picture of baby Lucky. That was at 7 weeks something, so it will look different to that now. I think it's actually kind of looks more like a baby now. So that's picture. So in a couple of weeks, when I actually book it, and maybe even only 2 weeks, I will get my 12-week scan, and I am so excited because that's when it actually starts to look like a baby. And I can't wait. A couple of weeks ago, I even put it on Facebook, I just had this moment of, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. I'm having a baby. Like, of course I know that I'm pregnant. Of course I know I'm having a baby. But sometimes you just kind of, reality hits you and you're like, I actually am having a baby. Instead of just, yeah, I'm having a baby. You know, I know I'm pregnant. It's like, whoa, I'm having a baby. And then sometimes, especially this week being so busy, I forget about it. Especially because I don't have any hugely crippling symptoms or anything. Like, all I have to remind me that I'm pregnant is my stomach, which is getting bigger and bigger, and people notice like it's not very secret anymore, and I don't tell people. They just like look at my stomach going, what's that? I cannot remember if I showed you this in my last vlog, so I'm going to show you anyway. I got the IntelliGender gender prediction test in the mail a few weeks ago, but I cannot do it until I have been off my progesterone for 10 days, and I'm still on my progesterone right now. So this will happen in about week 14 weeks pregnant or 13 weeks pregnant or something like that. So I can't wait to do that. FYI, if you're in New Zealand, these in the chemist are $150, which is just ridiculous. So go on eBay, and I think I paid probably $50 in total, including shipping, to get this off eBay. With Roman's pregnancy, I got it for $30, including shipping. So just depends. You just got to keep looking and seeing who's selling. But I cannot wait to do this. I know that it's probably not going to be very accurate because I have PCOS and all that fun stuff, but it's just a bit of fun. Anyway, speaking of gender predictions, I want to know all of your ideas for gender prediction tests. I'm going to go back and watch Roman's video of all his gender prediction tests, because round about now is when I start getting ideas together and start filming some gender predictions just for fun. So there's new ones going around that I'd never heard of before, a cabbage test. If anyone can send me like instructions for these things, that would be great. So the cabbage test, baking soda test, then there's the usual ring over the belly, Chinese gender chart, what you're craving, how you're carrying, like all those things. So let me know in the comments below all of your gender predictions, and I will be doing a gender prediction test in a few weeks' time. Something else exciting happening in the next week is Martin, Roman and I are getting our professional pregnancy announcement photo shoot. It's happening this Sunday, in fact, and I just cannot wait. This is going to go on Facebook and announce our pregnancy official, and even though a lot of people know already because I can't hide my bump anymore. Yes, but this is going to be the official photo shoot for pregnancy announcement, and I will also be making a official proper cinematic video as well, and I've got quite a cool idea, so I can't wait to film it, and it's going to be mostly based on Roman, but you'll have to watch that in a couple of weeks, or even only a week maybe. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but it'll be in a week to 2 weeks time when we officially announce it on my personal Facebook page with the photo shoot and my video that I'm making. And in my head, it's really cute, so I hope it works out that way on the actual video. Right, so lastly, before the belly shot, I'm just going to do the baby buys, and I'm going to try and shoot through them really quickly because I have so many, because I've got 2 weeks worth of baby buys to show you. Right, first we have Birth to Earth, Generate New Life, the biodegradable placenta capsule. I brought this actually for Roman's placenta, but I figure, well, we may as well wait for this baby and do both of them at the same time. We are going to bury them with our embryos that didn't make it from this cycle. We have a orange tree, which our embryos from Roman's pregnancy that didn't make it. They're buried under an orange tree already, so we're going to get a new orange tree with another wine barrel and do Roman's placenta and the embryos that didn't make it. I mean, I could even buy another one of these and do Roman's placenta with his embryos that didn't make it, and this baby's placenta with the embryos for this cycle that didn't make it. I haven't decided yet. But basically, it's just a really cool biodegradable set. I'll show you quickly. So it comes in a bag, comes with a bag, I should say, to carry it from the hospital in. And then this is the actual capsule itself. So it's biodegradable. You put name, date, message on there. It has a book for the child. So it's all about why you plant the placenta in the earth. And then it also has this tag which you put around the tree, which makes me also want to get a separate one for Roman, so we can put one around his tree where his brothers and sisters' embryos that didn't make it are in a separate one. So that's that. So that's called Birth to Earth if you want to Google it. Right, I brought this a little while ago, but I'm going to show you it anyway, because I didn't think I'd have anything to show you, but I forgot about that Birth to Earth and all these samples here. So I brought a fresh squeeze it station from Infantino. Oh, just about dropped it. So I use this for Roman, but it will mostly be for the new baby. Like, Roman really likes the pouches, but his are like yogurt and custard and just things for on the move, whereas this one, you know, when the new baby arrives, I'll be able to do like pureed like meats and veg and stuff like that. You know, you can save money using this. If you are smart, you definitely can save money using this, but for me it wasn't really about saving money. It was more the fact that I knew exactly what was going in it, you know, especially with my babies being very special. I don't want to just use any old processed food really. But so this is a pack of non-reusable pouches, but I do have one reusable pouch because they're so expensive. So I've got one at the moment and I will continue buying more later. So that's, it's really cool. I really like it. It was really expensive in New Zealand because I had to buy it from overseas. But if you're in America, like, they're pretty cheap on Amazon. So last baby buys that I want to show you is a whole lot of samples. And when I say a whole lot of samples, I mean a whole lot of samples. Right, so I'm going to race through them. Right, so we've got day and night breast pads. I've got Baby Lucky's little box of stuff that I'm collecting here. All of this is the past baby buys I've shown you in the past. That box is getting so full, so it's really exciting. I have a sample of the Libra maternity range pads for postpartum bleeding, which is not fun. I have a sample of a breast storage bag that is from Unimum. I have a sample of Curash conditioning shampoo, soothing oatmeal. That's got a few little samples in there. I have a sample of Mum's Secret. It's like a cream that does everything. Cracked skin, nappy rash, burns, like everything. We've got some newborn nappies. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking cute. They're so little. They're so little. They're so little. Comparing it to like Roman size nappy, you know, they're really little. I buy these nappies, they're so cheap. It's like $5 for a pack, which is awesome. Right, so tiny wee adorable nappies. I've got another like panty liner sample. Got more Curash samples. This one is a soap-free bath. I have a whole bunch of Stretch Mark, the body butter, which is what I used in Roman's pregnancy, and seemed to work really well. I mean, I only got like 2 stretch marks, but hey, who knows. A Olive Baby sample. This is Moisture Milk. It did come on this, but it's fallen off. Huggies Change Mat sample. Pseudo Cream sample for the bottom. Another Curash sample. And wipe samples from Huggies. And that is it. And then I'll just quickly show you, here is my little pack that I got from my midwife. It's awesome. It's got a little book in it that tells you about each week in your pregnancy. Let's scoot to week 10. Baby measures about 30 millimeters, weighs 4 grams. Vital organs have formed and started to work. Has a more human shape. Hair, ears and upper lip is formed. Tooth buds. You wouldn't think I've been drinking. Tooth buds form inside the mouth. Tail has now disappeared. Blood and bone cells. It has that. And if it's a boy, his testes will begin producing testosterone. So that's in week 10. Here is my first baby boy. You're going to say hi? Come sit on Mummy's lap so you can say a quick hi before we go. Quick. Right, you say hello to everyone with your crazy hair. With your crazy hair. You say hi, YouTube. You say hi, YouTube. Are you going all shy? Is this your new bedroom? Is this your new bedroom? Shall we give them a quick squiz? We'll give them a quick look. All right. Don't stand on all of that, please. That's all the baby stuff. All right. I'm going to give you a really quick squiz of Roman's new room. We go around. It's a really big room. Wardrobes. There. And guess what, you guys? I put up your bunting that you all made. Doesn't it look cool? Right. Round and round we go. See, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's a massive room. It is an absolutely massive room. Alright, you guys. Oh, I put the camera down too low. Never mind. Thanks so much for watching. And I'm going to do the belly shot now. And I will see you for pregnancy week 11. I cannot believe it. This pregnancy is going so fast. Remember to go to the ExpectNet website, if that's actually what it's called, and put in your guesses for all this baby's deets. Alright, bye.